Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Mentivora Pulse. Let me ask you a question. Why do some people seem to make money almost effortlessly, while others work harder every single year yet never seem to get ahead? Is it intelligence, luck, or something much deeper? The truth is, the people who truly succeed in business and in life often understand one powerful secret that most people overlook. They understand human nature. They know why people buy, why people follow, why crowds move in one direction while only a few quietly build the system behind it. In today's video, we're going to uncover the hidden rules of money, influence, and human psychology. You'll discover why the world often feels like a giant casino, why some people are always the gamblers, and why a small group of individuals are the ones who create the game itself. We'll explore powerful business strategies used by companies like Apple, Airbnb, and Amazon. And most importantly, you'll begin to see the difference between chasing money and building systems that attract it. So if you are ready to start thinking differently about success, wealth, and opportunity, take a deep breath, open your mind, and let's begin. Chapter 1, the hidden rule of the world. In society, the most powerful advantage you can have is not money. It's not talent, it's understanding human nature. When you truly understand how people think, how they desire, and how they make decisions, you gain the ability to succeed in almost any field. Because in reality, there are only two easy ways to make money in this world. The first way is by exploiting human weaknesses. The second way is by leveraging human strengths. Anyone who understands human nature understands how money flows. Human weaknesses are often the very source of profit. Look around the world. The entertainment industry thrives on people's desire for escape. The gaming industry profits from competition, envy, and excitement. Social media platforms monetize attention, pride, and comparison. Great business leaders are not simply managers. They are masters of human psychology. Because the flaws in human nature are often the keys that unlock massive profit. Chapter 2. The world is a designed environment. Think about your daily life. If you love beauty, your phone will constantly show you attractive images. If you love music, you'll see endless talent shows and performances. If you want to become rich, your feed will be full of financial advice and success videos. The things you like will always appear in abundance. Why? Because every day you live inside an environment designed by someone else. The information you see is carefully selected to capture your attention. In many ways, this world functions like a game created by humans. And the real question is, are you the one playing the game, or are you just a piece inside it? When people see someone relaxing in a cafe, drinking coffee without worry, most people think, how can I live a relaxed life like that? But smarter thinkers ask a different question. How can I own the coffee shop that sells to everyone sitting here? The people you study, the examples you admire, will shape your future. Because the world is very much like a casino. And inside this casino, there are only three types of people. The ones who create the game, the ones who run the casino, and the ones who place the bets. Those people are gamblers. Only a few create the game. And those are the people who truly control their lives. Chapter 3. 3 ways businesses make money. Every business model in the world follows one of 3 main strategies. 1. Using your own money. The first method is the traditional path. You see an opportunity, you invest your savings, maybe you borrow money from friends or banks. You take all the risk yourself. Nearly 80% of entrepreneurs follow this path. If the business fails, you lose everything, your assets, your savings, and sometimes even your future. 2. Using other people's money. The second strategy is more sophisticated. You create a business plan. You convince investors to fund your idea. You sell equity in your company. For example, you sell 30% of your company for $1 million. If you're persuasive enough, people will invest. And even if the company fails, you may still receive a salary for years. In this case, you are placing bets with other people's money. 3. Building the game itself. The most powerful strategy is not betting. It's creating the platform where betting happens. At this level, you build a system. You invite investors and participants. Everyone owns a small piece of the project, but you control the structure. When the company grows, its valuation can reach millions or even billions. This is how public companies operate. The founder is no longer just playing the game. They design the entire system. Chapter 4. The Gold Rush Principle. When everyone rushes to mine gold, what should you do? Most people will grab a shovel and start digging. But the smartest people do something else. They sell shovels. They sell water. They sell tools. They sell food. They sell training. They make money from the people trying to make money. And this principle still applies today. YouTube became powerful because it makes money from creators who want to make money. The first people who profit are rarely the sellers. They are the ones providing the tools for selling. One friend of mine struggled as a live stream host, but later he created live stream software and sold it to other creators. Suddenly, his business exploded. He wasn't competing anymore. He was selling the tools everyone needed. Chapter 5. The Platform Economy. Look at companies like Airbnb, Uber, Amazon, Alibaba. Most of them don't own the core assets. Airbnb doesn't own hotels. Uber doesn't own taxis. Amazon doesn't manufacture most products. Yet they generate billions. Why, boy? Because they built platforms. They created systems where others could participate. They became the casino owners, not the gamblers. This is the difference between earning money, collecting money, and printing money. Gamblers earn money. Casino operators collect money. But the people who create the casino build real wealth. Chapter 6, The Power of Attraction. Many business owners chase customers all day. They advertise, they persuade, they push their products. But the more they chase, the faster customers run away. Why? Because human beings hate being forced. People want to be attracted, not convinced. The secret of successful businesses is simple. They create a powerful magnetic pull. Think about Apple. When a new iPhone launches, do Apple employees need to beg people to buy? No. Millions of people line up outside stores. Apple doesn't sell just a phone. They sell a lifestyle. They sell identity. They sell belonging. First, they create the dream. Then they create the desire. Finally, they build the bridge that allows people to reach that dream. Brand, innovation, convenience. This is how Apple turns customers into voluntary followers. Chapter 7. The Psychology of Crowds. Human beings are deeply influenced by others. If people see a long line outside a restaurant, they assume the food must be good. If thousands of people buy a product, others believe it must be valuable. This phenomenon is called social proof. People often don't know why they buy something. They simply follow the crowd. The first people may understand the product, but everyone who follows simply sees that others are participating. This is one of the most powerful forces in marketing. Create a compelling destination. Let others see people heading toward it. Soon, everyone will want to go there too. Chapter 8. 4 types of profitable money. In modern business, there are 4 main sources of profit. Information asymmetry. In the past, people made money because they knew things others didn't. But today, information spreads quickly. This advantage is disappearing. Cognitive advantage. The real money now comes from understanding things others don't. Not information, but perception. Seeing opportunities others miss. Execution. Power. Sometimes both people know the same thing, but one person acts. The other hesitates. The person who executes wins. Core competitive advantage. Sometimes everyone understands the opportunity, but one company executes better, faster, smarter, more efficiently, and that difference creates profit. Chapter 9. The difference between poor and rich thinking. Poor people think about money constantly. Ironically, this keeps them poor because they chase short-term gains. Rich people think differently. They focus on creating value. Money becomes a natural result. It's like farming. You plant seeds, you nurture relationships, you build systems. Over time, the harvest grows. The rich don't hunt for money. They grow it. Chapter 10. The truth about entrepreneurship. Many people believe they cannot start a business because they lack money. But in today's world, capital is not always the most important resource. Knowledge, creativity, and skill can often be more valuable. People now build businesses through online courses, digital products, e-commerce, social media platforms, content creation. A single idea combined with the internet can reach millions. The barrier to entry has never been lower, but success still depends on one thing: your ability to solve real problems for real people. Final thought: the world rewards those who create value, not those who chase shortcuts. If you want to build wealth, don't just look for money. Look for problems that need solutions. When you help enough people solve meaningful problems, money becomes the natural outcome. So the real question is not, how can I make money? The real question is, what problem can I solve for the world? Because the moment you answer that question, your life begins to change.